What's up, YouTubers? You guys are on it, like Blue Bonnet. Man, I just woke up. Woo! What's up, Spray? What's up, man? Man, woo! I just woke up. This coffee ain't even woke me up yet. Oh, God. Man, I am on it like Blue Bonnet, let me tell you. Oh, you just woke up too? Man, I gotta find my frickin'. Oh, there they are. Hey, now I can see. Woo. Man. I was up gaming last night with a buddy of mine. We're playing what is it? Hold on a minute. I'll tell you the name of the game I was playing. Oh, yeah. That's it. So we're playing this game. It's called The Way Out. You got to go to the post office. Screw it. Go tomorrow. Anyway, it's playing this game. It's called The Way Out. And you and this other guy end up in jail, right? And you got to break out of jail. Then you got to keep running from the cops. And it's just so involved. It's got a great dialogue. But, man, me and my buddy started playing at about, I don't know, probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, yesterday. Probably about 4 p.m. because he went to pick up his kids. Next thing I know, it's like 11:30 at night. I mean, it just went by. It was a really interesting game, to be honest. Yeah, it's called The Way Out. It seemed very interesting anyway. Because I'll tell you what, those few hours just went right by. No, it was fun. Because you got to think about how to escape and what you got to do. And you got to sneak around and you can't get caught by the cops. And, oh, it's a trip. Shooting and driving cars. And, oh, man. Not what I expected it to be when we first started, but we're still not finished with it. Now, when we left off, we were in an airport. We got to go to Mexico and go kill the guy that killed our family members. So that ought to be interesting. Anyway, it seemed pretty cool. Not me, buddy. I don't have to run from the law. I'm an officer of the court, so I don't have to. I got more cops in my family you can shake a stick at. Well, I got a couple. Probably about, see, I have to think about this for a minute. 3 that I can think of. That's a lot. It is what it is. And little nephew's been watching me. Maybe I can turn him into a rock star. He's our last hope for a rock star. Well, I mean, we had other rock stars in the family, but I mean, from the younger generation. That'd be cool. I just got to teach him how to do his stage performance. I'm sure my brother would love that. My brother probably wants to be a doctor, and I want to turn him into a rock star. Oh, man. I got lots of stuff coming up on Sunday, man. Oh, God. I have overdone it. Whew. I got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, a couple guitars I think I want to do, and God, I got all kinds of stuff, man. I mean, it's crazy. You wouldn't believe it. You really wouldn't. I don't know how much of it I'll get to. How much did I feel like doing? Who knows? I got a bunch of stuff. I picked up this opal. See this opal? Look at that opal. Ain't that cool? How thick it is. Goes all the way through, see it? Pretty neat, huh? So I picked that up. That's pretty cool. Something different. Waiting on my other gems to get in, but I don't know where the heck they are. Getting anything from overseas these days is like crazy. I got some pretty cool giveaways. Something different. I know how to bring the giveaway hogs in. So what have you been up to anyway? No. Don't you crush me like that. I did it one time. See, here's the thing. I don't like Fridays. I'd rather do them on Thursdays, to be honest with you. If I could, because it's an off day, you know. And I had thought about it doing it once in a great while on Thursdays, but I just want to do Sundays, man. Because I'm in my mode, you know, my spirit's right on a Sunday, and I feel more comfortable. I mean, that's just me, though. Yeah. See? What's up, lady? Even lady will tell you, oh, no more Fridays. Fridays are like, I don't know. Fridays are like when you buy 6 sets of these lounge pants. See these lounge pants? These pants that I'm wearing? I have one for every day of the week. Now, some people might not like them. I love them. I hardly ever get in a suit anymore because I'm at home, so there's really no sense in getting dressed up. For what? I'm just sitting here. Well, I mean, unless I'm going out in a shop, then I'll throw my jeans on or something like that. But I got a couple of guitars I'm going to auction off, and then I think I might. I'm going to have. Oh, it's going to be a crazy year. I think this year on Christmas I'm going to do a giveaway if I have enough people. I'm going to give away a guitar at Christmas time. So one that I built, I'm going to give away. So that ought to be cool if I get enough subs. I figure if I get over, 500 subs, and maybe I'll do one. And then I'll do another one at 1,000. Not big dollar ones, but something nice, you know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and then give it away, and it's just a lot of work. So we'll see. But it ain't gonna be for people that just, limelight. I want it to be people who subscribe and come by and you know, make nice comments, and then I'll do one. That way they get a piece of something that I build. It's not a ukulele. Not when I'm building a guitar. There's a big, big difference between the two. Something I'm thinking about doing. Oh my God. I started so many boxes. You're going to pick up some more coins today? I got enough. Trust me. I got so many coming. I'm done buying for a while. I shouldn't have to buy for a while. Thank God for that. Whew. I did a lot of trading. Oh my God, a lot of this and that. Oh God, it was crazy. Get to get what? Oh, the kid on the move. Ooh, shit. Almost, ooh, Lord, have mercy. Almost dropped you. What's up, Boston? How you doing? Yeah, I got, so I think I'm going to build a Les Paul style, maybe. It'll be similar to a Les Paul. That's what I'm thinking about doing. For giveaway. What the heck is sticking out? Is there something sticking out there? What? Man, that was a gray hair. I thought it was, I thought that gray hair, I thought it was a piece of lint. I'm losing it. I'm telling you, old age is getting me. And I know it's getting you too, Spray Can. I know it is getting me. I didn't understand your message, bro. I ain't lying to you. I was half asleep and I'm like, what is he talking about? I don't know what I don't know about what I don't know about what you said about you didn't know. So I don't know how I'm going to respond to what I don't know. And I'm like, I need a coffee. Hey, did you figure out your PayPal? Oh, yeah. And by the way, George took care of it. I'll get it out to you sometime today. I'm sending you the money from George's stuff. So I didn't forget. I'm just old and I was lazy and I didn't feel like sending it last night. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you know. So that you know. Oh man, I gotta go shave today. I gotta go take a shower. Look sexy. I don't know if I'll do all those things, but it's on the list. Yeah, I thought this opal was cool. That opal cool. Pretty neat, huh? It goes all the way through. Looks like a piece of glass in there. It's beautiful. I'm gonna cut that up. Man, it's been a week. I ain't lying. Sure has, man. I tell you. Oh God. Oh, did a bunch of boxes. I started my boxes. I'm not quite finished with them all yet. But I started all kinds of boxes for Valentine's Day. I'll show you a couple. Well, I got these ones down here. And then I started these ones here. The boxes. And this one here. So I started some different stuff. One of my family members goes, I'll buy them. Oh, no. I didn't make them for my family, my close family to buy them all. I made them for online. I bought a bunch. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 10 boxes that I'm doing, for Valentine's Day. So that'll be cool. I think what I'm going to do is take all the Morgans out of them because I don't think people will be able to afford them, and I'm going to put different coins in them. I thought about doing mystery boxes, but I did. Don't know what's in it, but do like $50 mystery boxes. I thought about it. I can do it. I have enough supplies to do it. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll do $25 ones and $50 ones. It's an idea, just for Valentine's Day. I won't make any money or anything off of it, but it'll be fun to do. Hey, look, I got gray hair right there. Yeah. God, I remember just a couple days ago, I was young. I was young and sexy, and all the women were chasing me, and now I'm old. The only one chasing me is myself. And my gray hairs are chasing me, too. So, I don't know. What was I going to tell you guys? I was going to tell you something. God, I can't stand it when I can't remember what I was going to tell you. All right, brother. Love you. Be good. Be safe. Don't buy any wooden nickels. We can't sell them. Hey, by the way, I got this thing on TV last night. Burger King's running this deal. Oh, man. But Burger King's running this deal on, I don't know what they call them, ultimate cheeseburgers or something, and fries, 99 cents. I was like, that'll make a turd. So, I'm going to get some of those today. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so, I got us. All right, brother. Well, take care. Love you. Be safe. So I got, I do coins and guitars and gemstones. So I didn't tell anybody about the special guitar that I ordered. Well, I mean, I got another one I'm working on over there. I'm waiting on the pickups to come in. I got all the rest of the parts in it. I'm waiting for the other pickups. But they call it the Holy Grail of Epiphones. And I'm waiting on it to come in. They only made so many of them. They're limited edition run. A real limited edition run. It's a 1959 Les Paul Epiphone. But what they did was they went into conjunction with the custom shop, Gibson Custom Shop, and the USA Gibson Custom Shop and Epiphone designed this guitar, and it has all American parts in it. Except the guitar is actually manufactured in China. Now, some people say, "Oh, it's Chinese made. It's probably crap." Well, actually, I own a few, probably about 7, I think, or 8 maybe, out of my whole collection that were made in China. And then I got about 12 that were made in Korea, 3 made in Mexico, 3 made in Vietnam, and the rest of them are all American made. But contrary to what most people believe, there are actual people in China, builders, guitar builders that are really, really good builders. I mean, they have pretty much the same type of technology as they do here in the United States. Now, there's a lot more. What people don't realize, unless you have a luthier like myself, hand make everything. Using chisels and sanding by hand and doing all those things. Or Gibson USA does it too. The only thing that I do that they don't do is they use CNC machines to cut out their bodies and their necks and stuff. So that saves them a lot of time because, they're building guitars in mass production. But contrary to what everybody's believed, they still set their necks the same way as me. So they still cut their dovetails for their necks and stuff like that. And their neck placement is all done by hand. And which it should be. It should be done by hand because, that's one of those areas that it needs to be tight, but it doesn't need to be over tight. Because if the neck doesn't fit into the body properly and it's too tight, it can crack and split. And if it's too loose, then it flops around in there and there's gaps and so on and so forth. Does that really make a difference? Well, I would rather have it a little loose going in than a little too tight. And my reason for that is it puts so much stress on, the fibers of the wood that it can cause a lot more. They call it runner damage, right? And that's when the crack can just start to run on you. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, there's some really, really good guitar builders. I mean, super, super good guitar builders, masters in China. So contrary to what anybody believes, and the thing about Epiphone, look, I don't care what guitar company you are. You're going to have good ones and you're going to have bad ones that come through. You are. The worst thing for them to do is send me a bad one from China. A luthier? A bad one? Not a good idea. I've only had one that I didn't like, and I had one amplifier that I didn't like. And so I sent it back, I generally go through a specific company and I purchase them. And every year I usually buy one guitar. That's what I do. I buy one guitar and I make my payments on that one guitar. Because I buy expensive guitars too. Throughout the year. That's it. That's, for me, not for resale, but for me. And so this year, last year was Paul Reed Smith. I bought a Paul Reed Smith. And this year I wanted something, well, I should mean last year, but I wanted something different. So this piqued my interest. I'll never own a real. Well, I shouldn't say that. But it's unlikely that I'd ever own a real 1959 Les Paul. You'd have to mortgage your house to get that. they start at $100,000 and up. You know what I mean? I mean, some of them $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000. I mean, for super nice 1959 Les Paul. So this will be the closest. And I've look, I had a couple buddies that got them. They got the 1959 Epiphone Les Pauls, and they are super nice, man. Oh man, the sustain and everything is. I was like, man. Now I have played a real 1959. I paid a 58, 59, and a 60 Les Paul, real ones, and I gotta say, I mean, it'd be a big debate on whether, and I got a really good ear, whether one was better than the other. And the difference is when you play a guitar for many years, the vibrations of playing it, right? They like entwine themselves into the guitar. So the more you play it, the older it gets. I think it just breaks its sound and it really comes to life. So I'm looking forward to that iLED one. And I can't wait for it to get here so I can jam on it. Don't be mad at me, Paul. Paul Reed Smith, don't be mad at me. Because my baby is still my McCartney. That's my baby. I really love that guitar. But this might find a place in my heart. As long as it comes in a nice shape. Yeah. Never say never. Well, here's the thing. I'm the type of guy, if I owned a 1959 Les Paul, that would be cool. I think that'd be cool, or 1960. Yeah. I like the 60 because it's got that slim tapered neck. And the radius on the back of the neck is just, it sits differently in your hand. 59's a little chunkier, but the thing about the chunky, I don't know why I'm saying this. The thing about the chunky, it has more sustain, I think. I think it has more sustain. Like I got a guitar that I built, and it has a bird's eye maple neck. And it has what I call a wide D neck. So I have a Les Paul. Not a great one, but it's still a Les Paul. Is it a real Les Paul, Tiny? Is it a Gibson Les Paul or is it an Epiphone Les Paul? I mean, I got Gibson Les Pauls, but we're talking something different, on a different scale. I mean, it's Epiphone. Yeah. I've had a lot of nice. I had beautiful Epiphone custom. It was wonderful guitar. But I hot rodded it, I put some pearly gates in it, and it ripped. But it didn't stick around long. I sold it. That's just me. There's some guitars that connect with me, and that I keep for myself. I hang on the wall and play them from time to time, and wash them, wipe them up, and whatever. But other ones, they're great guitars, but they're not me, And I believe that with anything, a coin, a gemstone, a car, a chainsaw, it don't matter. I believe it either works for you and you feel comfortable with it and it connects with you, or it don't. If it don't connect with you, get rid of it. That's what I say. Somebody's going to love it. Somebody's going to fall in love with it. And there's nothing worse than having something just hanging around that you don't fall in love with. But I've been doing guitars for a while. I've been custom painting them for a while, and I do a lot of little different things to them, inlay work. Inlay work takes so long, man. I had a buddy that worked on uh, he did a dragon inlay, but the dragon wasn't cut out by CNC machine like a lot of the companies do today. A CNC machine will cut out the pattern, and then all they do is they put the pieces in. Well, that ain't how a real handcrafted inlay works. It's all done by hand with chisels and razor blades. It takes time, and I think he worked on that probably. God, I would say probably 2 or 3 years he did. You know, and I don't know. He probably spent $1,500 on mother of pearl and abalone to get all the right colors and stuff. It absolutely gorgeous guitar. I mean, hands down. He had a 5A top on that thing. 5A, 5/8 stick, 5A top. God, killer sounding too. I mean, absolutely killer sounding guitar. Yeah, probably I would say that guitar is worth $50,000, $60,000, easy. I mean, if he was to sell it, because you know, he's something else. He bought a Gibson custom shop Les Paul with a 5A top, beautiful, and then he inlaid everything. Yeah. He wanted me to build one, and I said, I just don't have the time, and I would love to, but I said you're better off to buy a Gibson for what you're doing. And my reason was that is from a retail standpoint. When you're doing something, unless you're well known, like Gibson or Epiphone or Fender or Ibanez or whoever, right? You're never going to bring the top dollar. Now, I've sold a lot of guitars for good money, don't get me wrong, that I built, but these guys already knew what they were getting, you know. And I told them, I said, I don't know when it's going to be done. So they just paid me up, half now, and then they paid me later. And that was it. And it worked out. They were happy, and I was happy. But I work with exotic woods. I do some weird stuff, man. I had I think 11 or 12 different species of wood in one of my guitars that I built. And that took me a long time, man. And you got to work right, and it's got to be clean. And you got to make sure there's no contaminants. Because when you're putting pieces of wood together, it's a lot different than if you only got, like a 2-piece back mahogany with a, 5/8 maple cap or whatever, It's different because you only got 3 pieces on your body, or if you're doing a 2-piece neck or build an acoustic guitar. I'll tell you what, if you ever want to build an acoustic guitar and you want to have good pieces to build it, Martin, I believe, Martin Guitar Company, I believe that they make a kit that you can buy. It's like, I don't know, $600 or $700 for the kit. So your sides are already preformed and everything's already cut out. You just got to put it together, which really doesn't cost a lot for the tool part because you can make a lot of the stuff yourself, for holding your tops and your sides together and things like that. Putting the kerfing together isn't very difficult, But if you ever want to take it on, just, buy a good quality kit if you're going to buy a kit. Trying to make one out of scraps at your house, that's difficult. Got to have the tools. I'll tell you something, Tiny. I met two luthiers, great guitar builders, but they couldn't play with a damn. I mean, I don't consider myself a guitar player. I mean, guitarist, you know. I mean, I can play guitar a little bit. I can make some songs and diddle around. Music is music. It doesn't need to really sound great. It's just that, you're finding happiness in yourself playing it. That's really what it is. You know, you got hundreds of thousands of guitar players that are, can play pretty good. They can read music. I don't read music. People go, well, how do you play good if you can't read music? Well, I play by ear. And there's a lot of them can't play by ear. They don't have the ear. And that's a gift to play by ear. So, and I had a lot of musicians in my family. Matter of fact, my stepmom was accepted to Juilliard. So, she could sing opera. Oh, man. Oh, man. Played double keyboard organ. My grandmother could play double key. I mean, we had sax players and flute players and violin players. You name it. Everybody was into music. A lot of family members that played. Some professional. Yeah. But putting the kit together, here's the thing. You get the kit. And I've done a couple of kits before, just to see how good their kits were. You're still building the thing, whether you cut the pieces out or not. But a lot of people think that you just put it together and that's it. Well, you got a lot of other things you got to do. You got to round the edges on the frets. You got to make sure that the frets are level. You got to make sure that your truss rod's adjusted properly. You got to make sure that your neck angle is proper. When you set it in the body, you got to make sure that it's proper because you don't know if it was cut proper or not. So you got to check all the alignment of that. Got to make sure that your bridge is set up right. Got to make sure that your bridge height and your action and your intonation is correct. You got to make sure that your nut is cut correct, right? So that it goes down over the top of the nut, right? I mean, there's a lot of things, that your electronics are placed properly. They're not too close to where, your pickup cavities are. You got to make sure that, I mean, this just, that your grounding is properly. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I've been doing it for a long time. So there's, and then there's the fine tuning of it, There's little things that you got to do. But who's got kilo copper bars? I only have one that I know of. You mean these? Like this? It's the only one I got. Actually, kilo, I think I have. I don't think I have any more. I could look, though. I don't know. I have to. If I have, I got, I got some 1-pounders like that. But I don't have any more kilo ones. Oh, yeah, I do. You mean these? I meant, one of these days I should take them out there and buff this out, huh? Nice. You know what they say? Tiny? Money talks and bullshit walks. You got the cash, you can have anything. Buy, sell, trade, whatever. I got all kinds of stuff. You have no clue. But this year I'm going to try to tone myself down, pay off some bills. Rev's always so worried about everybody else, he forgets about himself. And then the monster catches up with you. So, well, I don't collect half dollars, my friend. I have some. I have half dollars, but mainly the only reason why I got those is because, family members like them. I'm not really big into them. I'm more of a silver dollar man myself, so I've always have been. I have some dimes and nickels and stuff. I have just about everything, but I'm just never been big into it. I don't know why. Have them, but it's not my big thing. I don't let. Don't take this wrong, okay? But I'm not into the whole half-dollar coin search thing. You buy a box for $3.50, and then when you get done, you probably have $175 if you're lucky in return from that $3.50. That's not me. Okay, I don't run a business. This is not a business. This is what I do for fun for people who come to my stream. A lot of those guys are running businesses, whether they tell you or not. They're happy you're coming because all they're seeing is money. They understand the odds. They're mathematic guys. Now, they can tell you that they're doing it for fun, and maybe they are. And maybe they're not. You're never going to know what the real truth of it is. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But eventually it will come to fruition and you'll see. But, everybody's a little different, But you're not going to tell me that all those coin people just popped up out of nowhere and every one of them's honest. I do not believe it. No, I don't. I don't believe it. I believe there's a lot of copycatters out there. Do I believe there are some that are honest? And they are honest and they make it known that, hey, we got to go out and find this stuff, so we got to get paid. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like gambling. And the lottery is gambling, right? It's like gambling. And, but there's a fine line there, of crossing whether it is. See, I'm streaming, Mike. All right, bro. Peace. Does anybody want to guess who that was? That was Mike Panucci. The thing about it is if people like it, hey, it's their money. They can do whatever they want to do with it, right? God bless them. I just like to do things that are a little different. That's all. I got rows of these half dollars. And they're gonna, who knows what's in there? I don't know, and I don't really care. I did not get them for, I didn't get these half dollars because I like to search for them. I got the half dollars, so that if somebody buys $40 worth of stuff, they get to open a row. If there's something in there, a Nifty or silver, they can have it. I'm not charging them for a box of them or whatever. That's not why I do it. So all they're getting is bonus stuff, right? They spent $40. So if they spend $40 or above, they get one. As they're spending it. So they might spend, who knows, $160. So they get to open 4 of them. They're still getting something for their money that they bought that was, of a value of that. And these are just a bonus if they find something. It pretty much just comes out of my pocket just to have fun. If they find a, 40%er or, a silver half or, I just like to do it that way. That's just me, you know? That's all. Look, I don't need to run the business. That's not what I'm doing here. I just want to have fun, you know? What I do is I like Morgans and I like, doing guitars and in gemstones. That's all. I mean, there's probably some people out there that really need to do it to make money, but that's not me. If I make a few bucks, hey, I just generally just go buy more stuff anyway, and put it right back into it so that, we can have some more fun. There's a difference in my sentiment of why I do this, because I like to hang out, I like to meet new people and, tell jokes, whatever, act stupid. That's just me, I don't have to do it, but I do because I enjoy it. There's people out there, all these coin guys that just popped up out of nowhere. Everybody's an expert. Well, for God's sakes, anybody go to another website and just read what's going on, write it down, do a video, and now you think that they're just the smartest people on the face of the earth. Anybody can do that. But not everybody has came from the old school way where you actually had to learn and you found something that was really cool, because you educated yourself doing it. But anybody can go on the internet today and find out any information about just about anything and do a video on it. Now all of a sudden everybody thinks, oh, wow, they're the smartest guy on the face of the earth. How they have all that information? Well, they just bullshitted you. That's what they did. And you don't know it. And they could tell you that they're being truthful, but they're not. And you'll never see through it. And it goes on for years and years and years. So, you got to be wise in that. I mean, there's some of us that have been around a long time, been doing this coin searching and looking for, VAMs for a long time. And we know. You know what I mean? Hey, spray can. You know what? You know what I learned? I learned, the guy who works the fields, listen to this. The guy who works the fields and gets his information from what he does is wiser than the guy who reads the newspaper and thinks he knows the truth. Now, my grandfather Burdick would say, well, if it smells like bullshit, Rab, then it's probably bullshit. God bless him. I loved my grandfather. He was different. How old was he? Like 94, I think, or something when he passed away. But my grandfather, he was a smart man. He was great at machines, as a machinist. I mean, he could do the most intricate things. He's the one that showed me how to actually run a lathe when I was a young boy. His lathe was kind of strange because he had a belt lathe. It had the the big fat leather belt that drove it. The old machine. Man, my grandfather could get down with tolerances, right? He was great with clocks. And when I was a little boy, I used to sit down in his basement in the house with him and just spend hours learning about clocks and gears and springs and the different types of woods. I probably seen more. This is probably being truthful now. I probably seen more Black Forest clocks in my lifetime than most people my age. And that's no joke. Black Forest cuckoo clocks. I probably fix more bellows than most people my age. Is that something to be proud of? I don't know. I mean, you got to like clocks, I guess. But I was always interested in many different things because my family was always interested in many different things. I was never happy just doing one thing. When I learned something, to be repetitive doing it is tough. And some people say, well, what about guitars? Is guitars are guitars? No, 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 no. Not true. Every top's different. Every back is different. Every grains are different. It's different. It's a mystery every time you're building one. Kind of hard to grow the same trees the same way with the same grains every time. It just doesn't happen that way. So that's why it never bored me to build a guitar. I just have to have patience and want to be doing it. That's the biggest thing with that. But coins interesting because really no two coins are the same either. Any collector will tell you that. No two coins are the same. So I like doing things that don't bore me. I'm not the type of guy that would ever want a job and you got to go in and do the same stuff. It'd be like if you had to work on a production line making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Every day you go in, you slap peanut butter on one side. And the next guy slaps jelly on the next side. And then the next guy puts them together. And then the next guy, he wraps them. Okay? Now, maybe there's people that just want to do that. Then they go home, have a couple beers, game all night, and then go to sleep. Wake up, put the peanut butter on one side. The next guy puts the jelly on the next side. No, I can't do it. I just can't. That's not me. I want to be able to do, okay, what am I going to do today? I got a buddy that wants to have me cut a gemstone. All right, on it. Boom. Listen to some rock music, have TV going. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop. Some people can't do that. They can't stand other sounds. Oh my God, that music's playing so loud, I can't concentrate. Well, if you got to over concentrate, and you probably really don't know what the hell you're doing, because when you have that muscle memory from doing it a lot, you can do whatever. Drink beer, talk to a friend, whatever. The only time that I really have to be precise is if I'm cutting facets, cutting facets on the gemstone, then I don't like people messing with me. Because now you're working with a gauge, Well, but outside of that, I don't even know where I was going with all that, to be honest with you guys. But I will say, oh, man. You guys see my new vape pen? Yeah. New type of cannabinoid in there. It's CBD oil. The reason why I have it is when I get to gaming, sometimes get stressed out. I just want to just snap something, But so Mary picked me that up so I can chill out. Chilling. Hi, Esther. What's up? What's going on? So anyway, she picked me that CBD oil up. I'm really never into anything, one thing. I don't smoke, but once in a while, if I get stressed out, it's cool to have on hand. But Reverend, I've never really been. When I was younger, I did it because other people did it, But I really never cared to do anything. I mean, I smoked when I was younger. I smoked a lot of pot. I ain't lying. I'm being honest with you guys. I smoked a lot of weed. And I don't know if it really, if I did it because I was trying to be cool or because I was trying to forget. I never did it for pain because it really never worked for me for pain. But for years. And then all of a sudden it's like, it's okay to mellow you out and put you to sleep or something, but that's not my gig. Once in a while, it's like having a beer or something, once in a while, I don't see a problem with it. But I just never been, I don't have that, I guess, addictive personality or anything. I'm just not that way. Just, if I'm happy and I'm content, then I'm happy and content. I don't need to have something else to do that for me. You know. Now, I gotta go. Oh, cool. All right. Love you. Take care, Tiny. Be safe. Catch you later on. Have a good day. Count your blessings, not your burdens. Give Zoe a hug. Love you guys. Love you too. Take care. God bless. God, I just forgot what I was talking about. Wait a minute. Let me think about this for a minute. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I just never been too big into it. I guess if I get overstressed, it's all right to mellow out. My biggest thing is um, I have to learn to take time out and de-stress. And sometimes I'm not very good for that because I think that, there's so many people in need today that I need to be focusing on helping them now because tomorrow might be too late. So, and then I don't take no time for myself and I don't de-stress, and it gets to be a nightmare. So, I'm getting better at it as I get older. Oh. I'm surprised my buddy ain't hit me up yet. I don't know what the heck he's doing. God. I gotta get some different type of padding for this chair, man. It hurts my back, lower back. I'm gonna get me some memory foam for this thing. God. What was I gonna talk about? Yeah, so anyway, I really haven't been doing much of anything else. I decided to take a day off yesterday from doing anything because my body was catching up on me. And the day before, I went out and cut some wood, about a quarter of a cord or so. And it just took the piss of vinegar right out of me, boy. Because my back, my back can't take it, man. I mean, you break your back 3 times, let me tell you. It pays its toll on you. It really does. I mean, you can have pain medicine, it'll take the edge off, but I'll tell you right now, you gotta take that, I'm not a whiner. I don't believe in whining. I believe that people that like to whine, let them whine. Maybe it makes them feel better to whine, but I'm not that way. If I concentrate on it too much, it gets worse. I noticed that. So I try to take my mind off it. It still hurts, but don't hurt, to the point where I got a low crawl on the floor to get somewhere. But my doctors told me it was going to happen. The older I got, the worse it was going to get. So they were right. But I'm glad that I didn't do, I took their advice. They said, Bob, you can have surgery every time. But we're telling you, you probably shouldn't. I had good doctors. Contrary to what anybody believes, the VA doctors, I had some really good VA doctors. I've been blessed with them. Matter of fact, my VA doctor right now, he was ex-military too. And he actually was enlisted before he became an officer. And then, he went to medical school and got his PhD. But, those guys are real. They remember. They know. They're not every doctor is a bad doctor. Contrary to what people like to say, there are some really good doctors. And I have a really good VA doctor. I really do. He's straight up. And that's the kind of doctors that you need. And I believe that, when they're pumping doctors out by the thousands, probably out of 1,000, you're going to get one great doctor. One that really cares about people. And I think that that's really important. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Esther. Well, I broke out 1, 2, 4 lumbar vertebrae. And I broke 1 and 2. 1, 2, 2 times. And I broke 4 2 times. So I know. But, I've broken my fists and knuckles and being dumb and young, do the craziest crap, no fear, just do it, right? Oh, you don't want to break them vertebrae. God, they hurt. Trust me, them lumbar, right down there by the tailbone. Oh, every morning before it depends on the season. Now, whenever the weather changes for me, whenever the weather's changing for me, I do not care. I don't need a weather forecast, man, because my body tells me. If snow's coming, I can feel it. If rain's coming, I can feel it. If cold's coming, I can feel it. If the heat's coming, I can feel it. So I don't need no weather forecast man to tell me. And that's a fact. It's like it's coming. And it's like the other night I go, man, my body's aching me. I mean, just out of nowhere. It's like, what the hell is, bad, just make my whole body from head to toe just starts aching. And you can't get rid of it. And it's weird. I'm used to the regular hurt, right? So I have a pain tolerance, right? And I take medication every day for that. And I'm used to that level. So my mind and my body is used to that level. And when something comes on stronger than that, man, it just takes me down. Because I'm not the type of guy that I'm going to sit there and take 5 or 6 more pills just to get rid of the pain. Because I know that ain't going to work. Okay? And it's not good for you. And it's just going to make you sick. Or, sometimes if you take too much medicine, it can make the pain worse. And people don't realize that until they get older and then they understand it. But, man, sometimes I'll just be sitting there gaming. Oh, man. And I tell my friends, I'll just be like, are you kidding me, man? I said, I got to go. I got to stop for a while. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, man, I'm hurting for certain. The pain moisture's on my back, God. Or you get Charlie horses. Have you guys ever gotten Charlie horses? Huh? You guys know what Charlie horses are? Friggin' Charlie horses. I blame my grandfather for them because he used to get Charlie horses. And they say, oh, you're low on potassium. Oh, horse shit. It ain't potassium. It's something else. You can come up with any kind of medical excuse you want. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I believe that there's some kind of deficiency going on, or maybe you didn't stretch and you did something, or, you know, who knows? My grandfather used to get Charlie horses. Oh, so I blame him for that. I think it's a hereditary thing. Really do. Freaking Charlie horses. Oh. I had one put me down one time. I was out in the shop. And I know now, I can go out in the shop for about 2 hours. Yeah, Mike. Hey, Mike. Ditto. You're a pain in my ass, too. But you know what? I still love you, man. You know? It's the way it is. You're always going to have them in the family. And it just so happens that maybe we're two of them. I'm telling you, Charlie horses are terrible. I'm not even lying. I was out there one day, and I have special matting on my floor to take the concussion away from when I'm standing there, you know, because it hurts my back. I cannot stand on concrete, concrete floors for more than 30 minutes, or I just get excruciating pain. I mean, it's bad. Runs right from the heels, right up my legs, right into my back. That's why I don't like going to VA too long, and I don't like going to Home Depot too long. You know, if it's the grass or something like that, it doesn't bother me as much because because you're moving differently, and that's why in the summertime you don't see me with shoes on. I'll walk around outside with bare feet. I know that sounds a little freaky, weird, but I do. But I had to put these thick foam mats, in my garage because man, I couldn't stand it. You know what I mean? I mean, when the pain so balls it goes to your scrotum, you know it hurts. I mean, I was out there crying. I said, man, I can't do this no more. I'm going to have to sell all my tools and stuff. And then I think it was my brother Tom. He said, wow, he said, Broski, why don't you get some of the mats for the floor? I thought about it. And then Mary said it. So, there was a confirmation of that. So I went and got some mats for the floor. Of course, I got burn holes in them and cuts in them and everything else because, I'm a crazy guy when I'm out there. I do whatever I do. But still, even with the mats, I can't go more than an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time. And then I come in the house and I eat and I'll lay down. Because I'll tell you what, I get pain so bad, guys, and it makes my stomach upset. That's the type of pain I get. It will turn my stomach. And that's no shit. And, minister or not, I'm just telling you the same how it is. It's terrible, ain't it, Esther? The pain will be so bad it'll make your stomach turn. It's on a different level. But I don't complain to people. I know. Did you guys see that? What the heck is going on here? But I know that I usually know my limit and I know when it's coming on. And I'll say, that's it. I got to go. And I come in the house. I usually get something to eat and I'll go lay down. Because if I overdo it and I stretch it too long, I'll be in bed for 2 or 3 days. Can I push myself? Yeah, I can for certain things. I can push myself, 3, 4 hours or whatever. But people say, well, what if people were attacking and you had to take off? Look, my mind has two modes. It's the regular mode and then alert mode. And any ex-military person that has been in my situation and done the things that I've done has this ability to lock in, and you just go into survival mode. And when you're in survival mode, it's different. Your body reacts differently. It boosts everything and you can just go. So trust me, that's a different situation. And I always got packs ready to go. Oh, yes. I have the survival stuff ready to go. You name it, it's ready to go. But it's not that I worry about that. It's that, you always got to be prepared for everything. And you're not going to be 100% prepared, but you can be pretty close to that. That pain in the back, boy, if no one ever had back pain, check this out. If you never had back pain, oh, Lord. It's something else. That's all I got to say. Take care of your body. If you're young and you're in the stream, take care of your body. Because if you don't, you're going to say one day, oh, yeah, Reverend Bob told me. He told me take care of my body. Don't be a damn fool. But had to be a damn fool anyway. And you know what? My grandfather told me the same thing. And you know what I said to my grandfather? I said, you're just old. Your body hurts. I'm telling you, Rab. Oh, yeah. Whatever, Gramps. Yep, I love you. Yeah, he was right. Okay? Grandpa was right. I don't, I'll be the first one to tell you. Grandpa was right. Of course, when you get old and you become that person, the same people don't listen to you. Whatever. You know what the heck you're talking about. Okay. All right. All I'm saying is the day will come and you will say, damn, I should have listened. Really. Your mind wants to do it, right? Your mind is ready to go, right? But the old body's saying, yeah, right. It's not happening. If the world wants to teach me something, and all these smart people in the world come up with a pill that fixes everything. I mean, you take it once a day, and for 24 hours, your body's healthy. I'd buy them. I would buy them. Absolutely. I'd probably live to be 500 years old. I'd buy them. I don't care. I'd buy them. Make that pill. I'm good every day. I think that would work. Who knows? They might have them. I do know that there's things out there that older people use that gotta have a lot of money to use. God only wanted you to be here for so long, I guess. He got taps on that. But for the most part, we can sit around whining and crying about it. Oh, we just do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We are. Hell, if we know we're beat up, we're beat up. We know it. We got it. We understand it. Okay? Ain't nothing we gonna do about it. Crying, moaning, and groaning, and bitching and complaining ain't gonna solve a damn thing. But every so often, just get it out. Like we're doing right now. Just get it all out. So that way everybody knows. Right? Yeah. feel like crap. You know? Half the days out of the month, we feel like crap. The other half, well, there's only so much Jesus can do, right? I mean, that's all I can say about that, Mike. There's only so much Jesus can do. The rest we got to figure out on our own. You know, he didn't give us a great mind for no reason at all. You know, it's just the way it is. So, we got to figure it out together. Some things. Cheers. Luke, I am not your father. It was Yoda. Does everybody feel better that I got that out of the way? Feel like crap hour? Speaking of that. Oh! Doing my finishing touches to this ring. See my ring? This is a part of a ship that went down in the 1600s. The silver from a shipwreck. And so my dad bought me the ring. And I blinged it out. See? Pretty blingy. But sometime I'll show you that stone looks like. I found this stone and I cut it, and it has a specific look to it. Big fat ring. Still playing with it though. Pretty nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. I like bling. I should have said that. You know what came to my mind when I just said that? I like bling. That is a this is You mean this one? You mean this stone? That's abalone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I like big butts and I just don't care. Even if they got a lot of little hair. Anyway, that's exactly what I was thinking, Mike. No kidding. Damn. Yeah, it's a beautiful stone. It really is. That camera don't really. It is nice. You know, you can search through millions and 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 millions of stones. And then you find one. Yep. I like it. What's up? Chilling. See, my thing is I don't like other people to bling out more than me, especially when I cut stones. You know, I don't go for that. It's just like this opal, right? Look at that opal. Now there's fire in it. That's a fire opal. That's big dollars right there. I can tell you that. That stone, just this, that's a couple $100 just for that. And then they got to cut it out of it. But I don't care. I like it. Yeah, they are. Because they're soft, you know? I mean, you got to know. And the best way to cut an opal is, making cabochons out of them. But you watch. I'm going to cut it. It will transform. You watch. Just remember this. Because it won't look like that one day. I feel up to it and it's a little bit warmer. I'll go out there and I will cut it and fasten it. Well, not facet, but I will cut and cab it. It'll be nice. And who knows? Maybe I'll be nice and I'll sell it. Who knows? I guarantee if you get that stone, it's going to be nice. I mean, oh, yeah. That's a chocolate opal. Yeah. Hey, Mike, can you package that left nut up for me? Or replace it with an onion. Them cocktail onions? We'll just slip it right in there. That way, every time you go by Burger King, you'll get an itch in your pants. You'll go, oh, I don't understand. Every time I go by Burger King, my testicle itches. That's funny. I ain't lying to you. That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's funny. Dudes. Oh. Oh. Look. Pac-Man. 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 Look at Pac-Man. Oh, yeah. Focus. Pac-Man. Waka waka waka. Cause all I want to do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, and shake my butt. Shake, baby, shake, baby, shake, baby, baby. Oh, we got pennies and Benjis in here. I can't show them that old people can actually get down. What's that? Well, the way it looks, I'd leave the outer shell around it and just shape it a little bit to look like an eye. Well, pennies to Benjis. You go buy one, and if that's what you want to do, okay. If you want to pay me to cut that stone for you like that, I'd be happy to do that. But you better go get a second job. Oh, that's funny. It's a nice stone, though. I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with that. Never know what I'm going to do. God, my back hurts. I got a deal on some more Morgans, but I can't buy them until I sell these Morgans. So I'm just letting you know. Put out the word that we're having an auction on Sunday. I gotta keep the stuff rotating, or I can't pick up these good deals. I just gotta keep going. Going to have to put your heating pad on that chair. God, I'm telling you. I mean, it's got some cushion, but I think I need. Oh yeah. I think. Oh yeah. What's up? There we go. Wake me when it's over. Oh hey, look! I didn't know that chair came all the way up there like that. I am my old Mr. Roboto Toto Toto. Oh my god. Oh. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you guys like it or not. Look at that. Mm. 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 This is called chocolate love making with Reverend Bob. Mm. 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 I love you. Mm. 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 I think. Mm. I was going to go hard on that piece of candy. I was going to have some S&M mouth sex with it, but I was being nice. I didn't want to show you guys how I go hardcore on it. I was being gentle. But my taste buds right now, oh my God. I'm telling you. Russell Stover's, baby. God. Whew. God, I'm all worn out. Should I go have a cigarette? I don't smoke, guys. That was funny, though. Sensory deprivation. I'm not even going to comment. I'm not even going to comment on that. That's funny. That's all I got to say. Pennies and Benjis. You got to start with yourself first, right? That's what I tell people. Start with yourself, work on yourself, make sure you're in check before you try to make or implement other people. That's what I say. Work on yourself first. And once you've tried to master that, which is, you're never going to master it, right? And then, you can start working on other people. But the worst thing that I tell people is, or the worst thing that people are not told. Did I say that right? Let me think about how I say that first. Yeah, the things that people are not told that I think are the worst things that people cannot do for themselves is to work on themselves. And when you're not ready to help people, because, there's a billion counselors, right? Everybody thinks they know everything about everything. There's a bunch of people that think they know everything about that Bible and they don't even have a clue. They don't even have the start. They ain't even out of the start. I don't care if you read page and page that. You can read every page in that book and you still don't know nothing. I'm just telling you. Because I could open up your mind to things that you could not believe. And you say, oh my God, I never thought of it like that. Well, if I can think of it, maybe there's many different approaches to it. So I try to keep it simple, right? Learn to love one another. Learn to do the right things, Learn to be happy. Make things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy. I said this once before. It takes 7 muscles to smile and 77 to frown. And it's a fact. Look it up. True fact. True that. True that. So, it is what it is. Right? Well, approach is everything. So as you get older, you get wiser. But I'm in a different realm of, in a more complicated position in life as a minister. So it's different. Some people were brought up and they don't know how to love, or they don't know what love is, or they don't know the difference between loving and liking. Some people think love is just hopping in the sack, screwing like two pooches, and that's love. That's not love. That's not. Love is when you can understand even when you don't want to. That's what love is. Love is taking and having some compassion. And the word compassion is over exuberated by a lot of people. So, you know. Now, I am an old hardcore guy, right? So, hey, what's up, Billy? So, if people, if people talk too much about the same thing all the time, then I think they're just looking for it. They're just looking for compassion. Now, there's some pastors that'll play that out. They don't care. They'll always give you compassion. Even when they know it's the same old song and dance every week, right? I'm more the type of guy that likes to advance people. Look, if you're not happy where you're at, you got to make changes. Don't expect the wish bunny to come through the door and to, bam, give you your wish. Because it ain't going to happen. There ain't no wish bunny. Okay? I watch guys. I got to tell you this funny story. So, I knew this old cat, right? Used to buy lottery tickets all the time. Buy. I mean, I'm talking a lot of lottery tickets. And we're talking thousands of dollars in lottery tickets, right? So I didn't say nothing. I didn't bring it up. Didn't talk about it. I just, hey, it's his money. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do. So one day he made the mistake. And he came to me. And he goes, Reverend Bob, can you pray for me? I said, well, what would you like me to pray for? He goes, pray that I win the lottery. I go, what? Pray that you win the lottery? I said, you out of your mind? That's a waste of a prayer. He looked at me and goes, huh? I go, no. I said, because let me educate you on something. I said, firstly, your gambling risks are too high playing a lottery. Now, if you just went down and you felt good that day and things were going good and you wanted to buy a lottery ticket, hey, maybe God told you to do it. I don't know. Okay? I am not God, and I can't say that God told you to do something or not. Hey, he can use anything for anybody, right? He can use evil people to do his work if he wants, okay? He's got that kind of power. I don't. And I'm not wasting prayer on that. I said, how about, you look for coins? I do. Look for coins. Look for coins that have different types of varieties of VAMs or whatever, right? He goes, what the hell are you talking about? I go, no, really. And he goes, I don't understand. I go, to myself, I go, well, that's pretty apparent. But anyway, so I sat down and explained it to him, on the short side. So every week he would ask me more about coins, right? He went from buying, lottery tickets all the time to actually getting in and buying coins and reselling them. He come to me one day, and I don't have it out here. I don't know if it's in the vault or what. I'll try to find the coin though. So one day he comes up to me and goes, Reverend Bob. I go, yeah. He's smiling at me. Got that smirk, that shit ass eating grin on his face. He goes, got something for you. I said, yeah? What you got? What you got for me? He goes, open your hand. Close your eyes, open your hand. So I went. And he stuck a 1878 S. 1878. I think it was 1878. Yeah, I think it was 1870. I don't know. I have to find the coin anyway. I got it marked. Morgan silver dollar. And now I never told him. This is the fact. This is a fact. I never had any discussion with him about me collecting Morgans or my depth of Morgans or anything, right? And I looked at him and I go, how did you know that I like these? Because I don't know. Little birdie told me. Now, not a lot of people back in the day knew that I collected Morgans. I don't even think my son was really, I mean, he knew I was into coins, but I don't think he even knew the depth of it. Or anybody in my family. I mean, for that matter. I mean, some people knew that I collected them and stuff for years. My mom knew. I loved them so much, I shouldn't tell you this story, but when I was 10, I was like 10, 9 or 10, I was living in Bradford. And my dad had showed me his coins, his coin collections. I mean, they were old, 1700s, 1600s. Well, I wanted to be a pirate, so you know what I did? I took all of his coins, I dug a hole, and I buried them. I did. And they're probably still buried down there somewhere. My dad was mad. My ass was singing like a songbird when he got done smacking my ass. I am not lying to you. He was on it like Blue Bonnet. We recovered most of the coins, but there's still a few out there that are buried treasure. Yeah. But anyway, he gave me that coin, and I thought, wow, how would he know that? You know? And he never told me. Never told me. But I thought that was really cool. You know? I thought that was cool. You know, I don't often get a lot of gifts because, contrary to a lot of people's belief, I love to give to people. I love to make people happy, but I've never really humbled my way into accepting gifts. Once in a while, you know, when somebody buys me something that I know that there's some love behind it, and they wanted me to have it for a specific reason, whether it's a guitar or a ring or a necklace or whatever, then I'll never sell it, you know. That's just the way I am. So, I mean, it's like if I do a funeral or marry somebody or do a baptismal or, you know, I'm counseling somebody and they buy something for me. See you, spray can. Love you, man. Take care. God bless. And make sure you wear a condom. So I'm just that type of way, you know. I have to keep it. So if you buy something or you give something to me, I'm that type of person that I have to keep it because it was especially meant for me, right? Just like if I give something to one of you guys, right? Then I expect you to keep it, not sell it, okay? Not flip it for a buck. If it's a gift, it's a gift. You know what I mean? And I truly believe that. And it's like this chain. You see this chain? I'm going to show you what goes on the chain. So, a few years ago, my Aunt Gloria, who I call my Aunt Bones, check this box out, guys. Isn't that a cool box? That's nice, huh? That's a nice box. So check this out. You flip this up. You slide this forward. And then pick this up. So I'm going to show you what's in here. So a few years back, my aunt, Gloria, or aka my Aunt Bone. I don't know if you know what Samuel B is. I have no clue, but do you see this dragon? She had this dragon. She bought this dragon for me. I guess there's only so many of them made. Because I love dragons. And then she bought me this chain. Now, if you look on the end, has a dragon's head, right? And then the tail. But if you look, it has dragon scales on it. See it? Whole chain. So she bought me that. Think my aunt loves me? Yeah. I'm waiting for her to top it, though, to be honest with you. Because, see, I'll tell you a little secret. There's only two people in my family that, my aunt and uncle. My Aunt Gloria and my Uncle Mike are the only ones that ever buy anything for me. Out of my family, and I appreciate it when it comes from them because I know it's from their heart and I know that they really love me. My aunt and my Uncle Lee, when my Uncle Lee was alive, they were so very proud of me. When I was in the military, I still get a little choked up about it, so I got to be careful how I say it. So when I became a Freemason, God, years ago, 30 years ago, whatever it is, 28 years ago, my aunt and uncle bought me my first Masonic ring, which got stolen, by the way. And it just bothered me for a long, long time because it was never replaced, and I really didn't have the heart to tell them. It was solid black onyx with a gold inlay with a diamond in the side, similar to this one, except it was black onyx, 14 karat gold. It was beautiful. But I was doing some things and I took it off, and my door was open and somebody went in there and stole my ring. So, but that was many years ago in the military. Anyway, but my Uncle Mike and my Aunt Gloria have always gotten me stuff. Now, some people could become a little jelly in the family about that, but I don't ask for things and I don't get, I'm just not that type of person. And they know that. And they know that when they give me something, 10 years later, they can say, hey, do you ever wear that? Or you ever get that? I still have it. And I still wear it, for certain things. But this chain here, I have another pendant that I'll bring out sometime. I don't bring it out often because it has VVS diamonds in it. D VVS diamonds, and I put them in it. So, but anyway, this here came on this chain. This chain here. So I didn't want to ruin it. So only once in a while when I'm going out and doing something certain, and now we have this pendant. And then I have another dragon pendant that she bought me years back. That's in my jewelry box. But but they both like to buy me things because they know, and they don't buy me stuff all the time. It's like, they see something special that's for Rab, for me, and they buy it for me because they love me. And they're proud of who I became as a person because they knew where I was at when I was a kid, And contrary to everybody's belief, I didn't have such a fluffy upbringing. You know, I didn't have money, and there wasn't lots of money when I was a kid, and you know, I didn't have the things that other people had. Okay. Pastor Bob. Liars. You're liars. Liars. My Google account is not in trouble. You're liars, liars, liars. Liars. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So anyway, you know, I have other things. Oh, I want to show you guys this, not to get off the subject. You want to see one of the... So, a friend of mine goes, hey, can you make a ring? I go, what? He goes, I want to see you make a ring. So, I said, maybe. He said, try it. So check this out. I made this ring. Check this out. It took me a week and a half to make this ring. See it? Goes all the way through. Isn't that pretty nice, huh? I made it, guys. I really did. I really made the ring. Pretty cool, huh? A little patience, a little time, and a little love, and you can make stuff like that. And it was my first one like this I ever made. I never made any other ones, but yeah, Papa Frank. Lots of hours, bro. Lots. But I did. I made it. I think it's the size 11 and 3/4, size 12. Because I wear a size 12. This is a size 12. But, yep. Took a long time making that. It's got copper on the inside and then silver on the outside. Yep. And this is God, I can't remember if that was, I think it's 0.999 silver. So, pretty cool, huh? It's nice. It takes a long time to make stuff like that. Making stuff like that is so time consuming. Now I know why jewelers charge so much for stuff. I'd like to get into doing some castings and bring some rings to you guys. You know, that's what I'm going to do. But it's not, you know, I mean, I got it. Silver's up. Silver's expensive. Plus my time and everything. So unless I know people want to buy them, I'm not just going to go make a bunch of rings, you know. And I'm not making 925 rings. I want to make 0.999 rings. You know. I have to get set up right. If I can get set up right, you know, out in my shop and clean it all up, you know, I may do some stuff, you know. Maybe we'll have a trial and error. You know, a couple of trial and error streams, you know, where we try to figure out how to do something, how to make something together. And that way you can kind of see how I think. You know what I mean? When I'm doing something, when I'm trying to figure something out, you know, because I mean, it's pretty vast what I know. I have a lot of information, and you guys know I'm not a bullshitter because I'll show you, you know. I'm not like a bunch of other YouTubers that go and figure it out from somebody else's stream, write it down, and then they go do it, and they make you think that they're the freaking hero of heroes, right? Reverend Bob ain't like that. I will show you in real time how we try to figure something out. And maybe make some pendants, you know. I mean, I figure, somewhere, I don't want to get too expensive. Somewhere between $75 and $125. That's what I'm going to charge. The only time that it would be more is if I have to get specific type of stones. You know what I mean? Then you're going to have to pay for whatever cost the stones are. But if it's something that I have readily available, or, on hand that I have a bulk of, I don't mind doing it. So, but I think I can make some really nice stuff that you can't get anywhere else that, you'll see here. Or I can make personal videos, right? So there's a specific, type of casting that you like, and you pick it out, and then I can actually do a video while I'm doing it, while I'm casting them. You know what I mean? How I get to stand out and I pour it in and, cast a ring, and then I clean it up for you. And that way it's personal. You know what I mean? Now you got a video, right? So, if 20 people decide to buy rings, or you decide to buy 20 different rings, because I got to have a bunch of them before I start doing it. I'm not going to just go one by one, because the problem is it takes about an hour and a half or so for my Kindle to get up to heat, right, to melt stuff. So, that's one portion of it, and then doing all the preparation work. But if I get enough, maybe 10 people that want rings, right, and I buy the silver and stuff for it, then maybe this springtime into summer, then I'll do the castings. And when I do one person's, then I'll do a video for that. So that way they see it being casted, right? And then I'll do a video of me setting the stone, after the stone is ready to go in. We browse around and try to find something. And then me buffing it up and sending it off to you. I think that makes it a little more personal. Yeah, it might cost $125 or something, but who cares? Who in the world shows you that? What jeweler do you know? None. Zero. But at least it makes it personal. Say, no, he really made this for me. You don't believe me? I'll show you the video. People go, wow, that is cool. Yeah, because I want to make it personal. I want to, well, if you're going to spend $125, which really ain't a whole lot of money for a ring, right? This ring right here is $799. I mean, if you was to go buy a new one. I didn't buy this, though. This is a personal ring. This was my Aunt Karen's father's ring, okay? He was a past master. He was a mason for many years. I don't know how many years, like 65 years or something, 70 years. It was his ring. And my uncle and my aunt passed it on down to me because I'm the only, well, besides my dad, I'm the only mason in the family. And, I'm waiting for the other people to come to me one day. I'll take them through, but that's personal. But, I got some other things, but I'd like to do something like that, I think, uh, So anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. My Tundra is giving me what? I'm a good Mickey. My Tundra is giving me a headache. Safety latch rod came off. What? Oh my god. Oh. Mike Panucci's a pain in my ass. Oh, I got another case in too, Mike. If you want to have that other guitar put in it, it was $40 for this one. It's just a soft one. It's not a hard case like the other one. But I'm just letting you know. The other one was $75, but this case is only $40. But it's a really nice bag. It's a TKL bag. So just letting you know. If you don't want it, then you don't have to have it. I'll just bubble wrap it and send it to you. Anyway, just letting you know. It did come in. It's over there. It's pretty nice. All right. Nice. Hold on, I'm trying to find Mike Panucci's. I have the Secret Service looking in on my chat. Just want to let you know that. The Secret Service is watching my chat. Bling? You ain't seen no bling. Reverend Bob can bring the bling bling cha-ching ching. See, I'm afraid to bring too many of my family members to my house, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they never want to leave. Next thing I know, I'll be spending months and days and years just doing stuff, which I don't mind. I'd rather teach, my family everything that I've learned over the years so that they can do it. They can bring happiness and put some money in their pockets. Hey, why not? Look, it may look easy, but it's not. Remember that. Sometimes people can make things look so easy to do, and it's not. So, okay, an image. Oh, Mike, you bought that for me? Thank you, brother. I love you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. See what Mike Panucci bought me? He said he loves me and he wanted me to be the light bearer. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you, Mike. I knew you loved me. You be shipping that right out to me soon? What? Trade you the dragon for the case? You got it, buddy. Yeah, because that's outside of whatever we were doing anyway. Hold on. Reverend Bob. They got the 99-cent deal, don't they? Well, they got this thing. There was an advertisement on TV. Burger King's got the 99-cent deal, so you can get fries for 99 cents or those special cheeseburgers for 99 cents. So get me 4 of the cheeseburgers, 2 of the fries. I need 4 cheeseburgers, 2 fries, babe. And a pot. They better be, because I just seen the advertisement. Just say you had the advertisement. You know what I mean? Yeah. If they're 99 cents. If they're not, then just, They look like they got bacon on them or something. No, it's not a junior cheeseburger. It's something else. I don't know. Just ask them about it. Say there's an advertisement for 99 cents for these certain cheeseburgers, and it's 99 cents for fries. So get me 2 fries and then 4 cheeseburgers. And if it's not, just get me 2 cheeseburgers and a large fry. But, you got to use, huh? What type of Sharpie are they? Are they a pen Sharpie? Yeah, but are they oil based or what are they? I'm live streaming. They can't hear you, but they're listening to me. Ain't no 40 cheeseburgers. I ain't buying you all a cheeseburger. They're trying to get me to buy them cheeseburgers on a stream. Are they crazy? Oh, it's a marker. It's not a pen one. Yeah, I got paint pens, but that's all right. You got them. I'll use them for something. When these people on the stream make me mad, I'll just write red Sharpie circles on it. Yeah, make it 50. You guys are out of your gourd. You ain't getting no cheese. You know what I'm going to do? I might not game tonight and just eat cheeseburgers and fries all night long, right on the stream, and just have it so there's lots of ketchup and mustard and stuff on it, and just have it drooling all out so it'll make you guys water. Oh, I'll probably have 45 thumbs down if I do that. All right. Love you second Tuesday every week. All right, I'm back. And that is that. What's it say? In a part of New York you from? I ain't from New York. You out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? I ain't from no New York. Crazy people live in New York. Like Mike Panucci. He was from New York. Can. I think Can's was born in New York too. I mean, I got great friends, don't get me wrong. I got great friends in New York. Like in the city and up north. But I ain't from New York. I'm a New Englander. I'm from Rhode Island. My family's lived in Rhode Island before this nation was ever a nation. Part of my family's been here forever. You know? I mean, ever. Like, ever and ever. Native American. I have two types of Native American in me. I have Cherokee Indian, which I had part of my family was a part of the Imperial Council. And what happened was when the war came, right, some of the Cherokee Nation went south through the Trail of Tears. And then the other part went to Canada. Imperial Council part went to Canada. And my family went to Canada because they were a bunch of wussies. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. And then I have Blackfeet Indian in me too, which is from my grandmother, Kashane's side of the family. She was half Blackfoot Indian. So they've been here forever. And then I got everything else. I'm a mongrel. I got everything in me. You name it. I got it in me. I ran a DNA test a while ago. I don't even know what happened to it, but it came back and it was like a bunch of stuff. I mean, I'm like a freaking top salad in a top restaurant, What's up, Daniel? You wuss? Wasn't on last night, huh? Watching TV? Yeah. Yeah, Mike Panucci was from New York. I think Can was from New York. God, I think there's quite a few of us. Look, if you're up the Eastern Seaboard, you're related to everybody. I'm just telling you. From Florida all the way to Maine, I can tell you somehow somebody's related to somebody. Just, that's the way it is. I'm just telling you. It's just like if you get in the Midwest, they're all interconnected. Now everybody's interconnected. I mean, I got people in the in the South, in the Midwest. I mean, but all the way across, I got family, so I don't even worry about that no more. There is no cut lines anymore. Somebody asked me a question the other day. He said, "What do you feel about immigrants coming to the United States from other countries?" I said, "Well, this nation became a great nation because many people immigrated to America. So it is a country made of immigrants. Now, do we need to be careful about Who we bring in? Yeah, I believe so. I believe not everybody's intentions are the same. But, you know, if they can come here, I think what it should be is a trial basis for 7 years. If they can show that, they legitimately want to become an American citizen and they do what they need to do, then for 7 years they're on a temporary basis, And then after 7 years, if they didn't cause any trouble and they do well and they show that they believe in the American values, then give them a citizenship. I believe that. Absolutely. Wholeheartedly. I have no problem with them. But you should let them in. I believe in letting them in, giving them a specific, ID card for 7 years. And then after 7 years, if they do well and they show that they want to be, a good, wholesome American citizen, then why not? Everybody deserves that opportunity. But, if it, who knows? Somebody could say, oh, if you just let them in and give them a citizenship, who knows? They could be a spy from another country, right? Just coming in to destroy our country. They could be starting crap. Just want wars, amongst ourselves. So they come in, infiltrate. Yeah, that stuff's real. It really does happen. I'm telling you. So I think there needs to be, a certain level. And why I say 7 years is, say somebody did come in and they was a spy. Well, maybe in 7 years they'll learn that being a spy is stupid. You know what I mean? And they much like being an American more than they did being whatever, Russian or Chinese or Japanese or whatever, right? And then they become an American. And they're no longer a spy. Maybe they turn their leaf and become a double spy. And now they can go back to their country and spy on them for us. Who knows? Does that happen? More than you know. More than you know. So, that's what I believe. 7 years. Bam! You can have a special green card for 7 years. It lasts 7 years. And after 7 years, you behave yourself. You show that you're a good, citizen. Then, hey, so be it. Boom! Give them the card. Make them a citizen. They deserved it. That's what I believe. Okay, see you, John. Take care. God bless. Catch you on the flip side. All right. Now, some people agree, some people won't agree. But time tells everything. I think you all know that. Time tells everything. Everything comes to surface in time. Right? Absolutely. Hey, before you guys go, make sure you spread the news, man. Make sure you spread the news about Sunday. I'm going to have a lot of stuff. I'm going to have a couple of guitars I'm going to do, coins, boxes. I got all kinds of stuff lined up. And I got to try to rotate some of this stuff so that I can bring more stuff. I'm working on trying to get some chains, some jewelry chains and some pendants. You know what I mean? Some cool stuff, jewelry too. You know what I mean? Why not? We can do it. It ain't like I'm running a business here. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, rotate some cool stuff. Everybody else is doing, hey, let's go to ching, 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 ching. Man, that stuff bothers me. Okay? There's only so many of something in the world. So I don't want you to think of that. But, contraire, Montreal, look. And, I have people spend over $40, we'll open a roll. If there's any NFCs or 40%ers or silver in them, hey, it's going to be yours. I don't care. Those 3 things are in there and you see them, I'm throwing them in your box. Simple as that. You don't buy the roll. Just if you, spend $40 or more, we're going to open one. Whatever. I'm just showing you that I'm real, guys. I'm not, I'm not in it for business. Like Lady Braven will tell you. A couple of the auctions, I lost a lot of money. But whatever. That's why I had to be a little more focused about it. I got some stuff coming you are not going to believe. You are just not going to believe. Lady Braven knows about it. But because I've been watching, I had to get them. I had to do it. So I sent some stuff in for grading. I bought some stuff. Mary told me I need to slow down a little bit. So once all this stuff is gone, which is probably going to take us a while, go buy some different stuff. Whatever you guys want. Now, we're going at 5 Eastern Standard Time. And that way, people can funnel through and see stuff and whatever else, I got 2 cool guitars I'm going to put up. They're brand new. I did the setup on them. Pretty good, for what they are. Starting bid is going to be a couple $100 on them. And then whatever shipping is. But it'll be nice to set up, I think you guys will like them. Want to get a good guitar at a good price, you better be there. Because they are good prices. I got 3 that, that are ready to go. Ready to be sold. So, just letting you know. And then I got Morgans. I got 90% 0.999 silver coins. I got a Pac-Man coin. I got all kinds of stuff. I got halves and God, I don't know. I got all kinds of stuff. Don't worry about it. We got cool stuff. All right. So spread the news so we can have fun. I know it's going to be fun because, well, I try to have it fun. You know what I mean? Don't hold me to that. But I know my brother's watching me. Watching you guys too. Make sure you're not picking on me. I have them invade your house. Secret Service. That's funny. I'm just kidding with you. Anyway, if my nephew's watching still, or my brother, hey, this is for you. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the throne. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad and leave him on his own. Alright, it's a minute for you. I'm feeling the way off your feet. Never so in a police trick. Repeat another time of a beat, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. I thought that was cool. Okay, nobody else did. I did. I thought it was cool. Oh, where am I going to put this thing? I dropped my tack. Hope I didn't drop my tack in my coffee. I think I did. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tutu, get me a tissue. Yeah. God have mercy. Well, that just... Oh, wait a minute. Ah! Oh, Kimasabi. Kimasabi. Come on. He's the king, baby. Oh, yeah. There we go. Bones, and bones. You have a pool league tonight. Yeah, you're not doing very good on that, Mike. Maybe you should just quit. Go into coins. Had a buddy look you up. They're doing some good. Your numbers are down. You need to get your numbers up. Don't you have a pool table at home, Mike? Huh? Bank shot off the reel in the corner pocket with a twist turn with a pin up on a moochie stick, on a moochie sneak stick. Yeah. Not if you open your door. I think you'll use the toilet. My dad was a good pool player. I really was never really into it. Yeah, I shoot pool once in a while, but it's not my thing. No. I could think of more things to do than, take a piece of wood and hit a ball and balls in a corner and blah, blah, blah. It just bores me. Minnesota Fats, he was cool. Scotty, he was good. Steve Mizrak, he was good. Watched him a few times, but really not my gig, Hey, if that's your thing, man. Yeah. You want to impress me? Get me a replacement Steve Mizrak stick signed by him. That impressed me. Otherwise, it doesn't impress me. I just want something for my wall. I like stuff to go on my wall downstairs because eventually all this stuff, guys, is not going to be in my room. It's actually going to all be downstairs, down in the vault room. Yep. I'm going to bring everything downstairs because that way when I want to do guitars, I can do the guitars. If I want to do gemstones, I could set up for gemstones down there. It'd be cool. That way, depending on how I feel that night is what I'll do. And maybe I'll do live stuff. So, I'll take a gemstone and I'll live and I'll, maybe I'll just do, simple stuff, do cabochons or whatever. When I get done with this, with that gemstone or whatever, you can bid on it. As you've seen it cut live. Who knows? We can do some cool stuff. I want stuff to be personal, when I do it. I think it means more. It would to me. I think people need to get away from the Walmart thing and, stuff like that, Make it personal when you buy something. You pay a little bit more, but it's personal and it's worth it. So I'm so hungry I could eat the bunghole out of a beaver right now. I ain't lying. Oh my God. People just Texarama. Hello. Yes. This is Pastor Bob. Oh, what's your problem this week? Oh, really? That's nice. Really? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Sure. All right. I love you. Bye-bye now. You guys, I just don't know. It's Mike Panucci's pool room. Only thing I wouldn't have is this thing right here. This little case right here. Because I can guarantee you, the first time I try to jump a ball, that ball be in that case and it would break it. So I can't never come to your house, Mike. Because I know you'd be mad at me if I broke it. Looks like Mike bought one of them $999 pool tables. He couldn't afford one of them 10,000 ones with the special slate and self-leveling. And I'm not good at pool, Mike. I suck. All right? I suck at pool. So I'm just telling you. That's forbidden territory for me. All right. All right. See you guys. Love you, Spray Can. I'm thinking about loving you, Papa Frank. I love you guys, man. Take care. Have a good afternoon. Don't spend all your money because I want you to come to the auction on Sunday. I got some really cool stuff coming. All kinds of stuff. You know, have some fun and some free giveaways and stuff like that. So, it ought to be fun. So, if you think that I'm the only chunk of chocolate in here, you know, chubba chubba love, I'm not. Okay, I'm a chocoholic. Chocoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength, and the hope with each other that they may solve their common problem. Chocoholics don't really care what other people think. We just love chocolate. Hi, my name's Bob, and I'm a chocoholic. And you know what? I'd like to also introduce you to my special guest, Lady Braven. Oh my God. You know that old saying, birds of a feather flock together. Do. Think I wanna eat it. Chocolate. Oh, Lord, oh. I really love my chocolate, yeah. I know, I'm terrible. Actually, I've been pretty good this week, to be honest with you guys. I really haven't eaten a whole lot of chocolate. But I just want you to understand, I'm not the only one in this boat of sin, okay? But, yeah, I know, Ashley, you're terrible too. We got a threesome going right now on chocolate. It's terrible, ain't it? I don't understand. My whole life, I've just loved sweets, you know? My doctor goes, I don't know how you do it. And I said, I don't know. Just, maybe I was, worked the sugar canes in a little life. Oh my God. Anyway. Oh, my TV shut off. Waiting to get a message to go gaming. Yeah. That's right. I love chocolate. My God, I love it. Woo! Pies, cakes, it don't matter. Crumpkins. And quite frankly, I don't care if anybody likes it or not. You know what? Somebody said, oh, well, what happens if you get diabetes? I just won't eat as much, but I'll still eat it. It doesn't run in my family. The problem with most people is they don't understand diabetes doesn't come from that. It comes from other things. But cross that bridge when I come to it. Until then, it's a free-for-all. People smoke cigarettes, right? Do you think they worry about getting lung cancer? Hell no, they just want to smoke them cigarettes. Plain simple. Drunks. People drink every day. Drunk every day. You think they worry about having liver cancer? Nope. They just like to drink it. So us chocolate holics, well, some days we're light on the chocolate. No, we gotta take it easy. Just moderate our chocolate intake. Some days we might not because we have to fast from the chocolate for a little while because it's good to fast. Okay, that's Jesus approved, right? By fasting from the chocolate. But then you get them Friday night chunky cheddar chocolates with raisins and peanuts. Oh my God. I'm going to make some chocolate one of these days. Yeah. And then maybe I'll auction off some. Reverend Bob's Chunky Chocolate. With all kinds of nuts and raisins and maybe some cranberries and stuff in it, Are you having a chocolate salad today, Lady Brave? Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I hear the Burger King truck. 1 second. I'll be right back. Hello? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mail call. Wish it was freebies, but it ain't. Oh, snap. You're all in trouble now. Look. Burger King. Yeah. I'm talking about bacon cheeseburgers. Yeah. And I don't care. I don't feel bad. I'm just telling you. I don't. Oh, yeah. They're $1. $1. Let's check them out. Let's have a check the burger out moment. Oh, yes. I must check the burger out. Look. Now, when you see these online, right? They look oh so scrumptious. But look, you got two little junky pieces of bacon. Old crappy pickle. Might be kangaroo meat. Who knows? Let's try it out. It'll make a turd. That's about it. I'm just saying. Fry it good job. No. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I almost ate this salt packet. You ever get so hungry that all you do is just mow, and then you make these sounds like no, eyes roll in the back. My brother's bad for that. My brother Tom, not my big brother Tom. See, I got two brother Toms. So little brother Tom. You see him, he'll be rolling his eyes in the back of his head, going, no. If you want to know which brother Tom, go to Thomas Cottrell on YouTube. You'll see him. He's playing a guitar. Yeah, him. Be rolling his eyes in the back of his head, rubbing his stomach, rubbing his feet together. He gets into it, man. He's food sexual. I'm not lying. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I don't care. I don't feel bad. Having that burger dance. Caramel Frappuccino. That sounds pretty good. What's everybody going to the post office for? You guys must be selling a lot of stuff. I sent like 8 items out. What was it? Damn. Well, I love you. I'm just hungry and I don't care. Hey, if you guys are streaming, you are eating. Huh? I don't care. Eat. Be merry. Hey, you know what? Can, why don't you have it set up so that the mail person comes to your house and picks up your mail? That way you only got to crack your door so nobody sees you. You know what I mean? And you could be like J&B. Never show your face, right? So nobody knows who you are. You're like a mystery. You're hiding. So that way when the postman comes, you can look out your window, just open your little skirt, look out your window and go, is anybody out there? They're worried about me. I'm undercover. I was a special ops mission holder for the Air Force for 9,722 years. I worked ops. I can't have anybody see me. Hold on, baby. Hold on. I gotta get the door. Here they come. And you just crack the door and then slide your hand out, hand in the mail, slide it back in, close the door, lock all the locks. That's funny. I'm sorry. I had to do it, bro. I had to be honest, man. You know? Just had to be honest. Sorry. I just how I see it. Can't. You be more like, shit. I gotta throw this shit in my car and run down there again, damn. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I don't get out much, to be honest with you. And, you know, look, I love to be outside, too. I just be honest with you. And I do, because I own a lot of property. Well, not a lot, but, 3 acres is a lot in Rhode Island. And, but in the wintertime, brother, I ain't lying to you. Winter in the north, whew, it gets cold out there. So after about 20 minutes of doing anything, you're froze. You know what I mean? But in Cali, When it's nice and warm, I don't blame you one bit. Get out, bro. Do your thing. You know, I don't know what the rules are in California. Do you have to wear a mask when you're outside in California, or only if you're within, like a city area or something? I mean, I don't know how that works. So, in Rhode Island, it's just if you're around a lot of people, if you're in a building or whatever. Which pretty soon, I see by the end of 2021, the mask thing will be gone. Everybody will get their new shot. It's called a controlling shot. They'll have a little capsule in it. And once they shoot it in you, that little capsule infuses itself into your skin. And that way they can track you no matter where you're at. Yeah. The reason why they're doing it is because they believe that the only way that they could do that tracking worldwide would to say, okay, we're going to have an epidemic. It's only the flu. It's only a super flu, right? We can hype them up so that their serotonin in their brain goes wild. They'll get sicker. And then the ones that are still surviving will get the shot. And those who get the shot, they'll have a little transmitter that stays underneath their skin. So the first little prick that goes in you, right, before they move it, is that little sensor. And then they actually inject you with the stuff for the flu virus. And you'll never know about it. And they'll be able to track you for the rest of your life. How you like that concept? How did you guys like that? Was that pretty good? Ah, yeah, he's an asshole. I'm just going to be honest. Bill Gates. He's an asshole. He really is. That scat ass bitch lives up in a big mansion. He's so scat of himself. I'm sorry. I don't like the guy. I don't give a rat's ass. Big deal he's got money. Who cares? You bitches ain't walking down the street like I am. I can guarantee you that. Not without mobs of people wanting money or something from you. Who cares? I ain't into all that bullshit. It's one thing when people get wealthy and they do something for people. You know what I mean? They actually care about them. And they actually think about the human species. They do good, wholesome things to give back. You know what I mean? But then you got the scumbag bitches like him. And I'm sorry, pastor or not, I'm just calling it as I see it. Manipulation of human DNA. China does that stuff. DNA marking. Trying to make super soldiers. You can make whatever you want. But Chinese ain't been in all the wars that we have. Had to fight for freedom and peace around the world. Everybody thinks that we're just a big killing machine. Only when people get out of line and do stupid stuff, somebody's got to do it. But you got some psychos. People don't think so. They go, oh, that's just a story, blah, 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 whatever. I think COVID-19. Matter of fact, I have a friend of mine in upstate New York, and he's a virologist, and he said all it is a super flu. That's all it is. Nothing more. They did it as a money grab. And you know what? I believe him. I believe him. I absolutely do. Do I think that the flu kills thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people a year? Yes, it does. It really does. Will we ever know the truth? Well, the truth will probably come out long after we're dead. Trust me. Don't put it past anybody to do it. I don't. I'm sorry, guys. You know, he wants population control. You know, there's a Georgia, what is it called? The Georgia Livingstone, I think. Nobody knows who made it. Nobody knows who put it up there. But there's a stone for only 550 million people. That's what they want to do. They want to take the population down to 550 million people. Think about that. Not whether they do it to scare you or whatever. Trust me, there are people in place to protect certain things so that scumbags don't get out of control. You know, hey, look what happened to JFK, and he was trying to do something. He got whacked. Nobody is beyond the reach of getting whacked. Trust me. When I tell you, it's a fact. If you got the money, you can get anything done. Plain and simple. And I mean anything. That's why I like a lot of friends who are ruthless bastards. Bring them to Jesus. Because there's always going to be ruthless. Plain and simple. My friends and family are not all the nicest people in the world. They're not. They may seem like it, but they're not. You know? So when people cross the line, hey, I'm just saying. I've been around a long time. Here's one for you. So, after 9/11, they're supposed to hike the security in the nation, right? Correct? Then tell me how that whole mob of people got in there, if they wasn't allowed in there. And here's another one. The Democrats were so, and I'm not, I don't play either side, Democrat or Republican, because, I'm an independent, But think about this. Wouldn't it have been so easy for the Democrats to know that there was going to be a party and that it was going to happen, and then infiltrate those people that were actually going to protest as Democrats and go in there and demolish everything as the Democrats and then blame it on the Republicans? Very easy to do. But you don't hear about that in the media, do you? But it was very easy to do. They could have infiltrated the Trump party thing and done all that bad stuff and be wearing Trump stuff, but not be a Trump supporter. They could have been working for the Democrats because the Democrats said, oh, we want Trump out of here. Here's another one, because they were on it like that. So I don't trust that. I really don't. I mean, there's something fishy going on there. Really fishy. I smell something stinking in the toilet. And it happens to be a turd floating in the water. So, I wouldn't be surprised if more comes to light about that. And, one thing that I can't stand is that, Trump's Trump, right? Let's face it. He's from New York and he's an asshole. But, he has done a lot of things for our country. Granted. Okay? Or in Congress and in the House of Representatives. They all do their part. But if you think I trust them all, I don't. And one thing that I don't like is when you say you're backing somebody and then you backpedal and you leave their ass and you don't stand up for them no more. Look, Trump, I'm not a big Trump guy. I don't have either way. But what I don't get is Trump didn't tell him to go in there and storm the house and kill people and smash stuff and go through desks and stuff like that. Look, the security had their pants down. They should have, look, if I seen that many people coming, I would have called the National Guard and had the National Guard there and said, no, you can have a protest, but you can't come in the building like that. We're not set up for it. Did they do that? They didn't. Trump didn't tell them to do that stuff. I mean, granted, I'm just saying. He didn't say, come down here, storm it, beat everybody up, shoot people, and take. He did not say that, and he should not be persecuted for that. Okay? Now, did he heighten it? Probably. He probably heightened it a little bit. But, with like 15 days, big deal. Psh, you guys have been screwing up some of you for 35 years in the House of Representatives and in the Senate. I don't want to hear that bullshit, okay? You guys need to clean your own damn houses before you try to clean somebody else's house. That's some bullshit. Back in the old days, some of them, they would have been capped. Somebody would have capped that ass, and you know it. You know it for sure. I'm just being honest. The problem is there's going to come a time and the kettle on the steam is going to blow off. I already see this. I counsel people all the time about this stuff, trying to keep them down and settle down. And I'm telling you, the boiling point is going to come. It ain't. You think that's something? You ain't seen nothing yet. Mark my words. It ain't come to a head yet. They're not done being pissed. And they should have just calmed it all down. And the media should have shut their mouth. And the Democrats should have shut their pie hole. And said, okay, you're going to be on lockdown, Mr. President. And they can do that. And take it. All they have to do is take the rights of him, whatever. If they feel that bad from the nuclear keys and the codes, they take the football away and make it so that, only 7 people in Congress have the right to give their 7 individual key codes to unlock the football. They can do many different things. I don't think you got to worry about that too much. Really, But to do that to the president, that's mockery. That doesn't make you look good as a nation. I'm sure Mike Panucci agrees with that. We didn't go and serve our country and do the things that we did for our country. Sacrifice blood, sweat, and tears, right? I'm serious. That shit pisses me off. Bullshit, lies, cheating, stealing, all that crap. And then somebody does something simple, and you want to hang him on a cross. There was a veteran. She was unarmed. And while she was in there, she was unarmed. No weapons. She got shot and killed. And she was a veteran. A military veteran. Shot and killed and had no weapon on her. And that's okay? That's not okay. And it ain't over. I know it. And they know it ain't over. The guy who shot and killed her, I can guarantee you he's shitting his pants right now. Because he knows there's somebody watching him. I know it. I know how the military works. I'm telling you. And there's nothing that any of us pastors can do. And every time that stuff happens, we get nervous. Because we know there ain't no calm in them people. There's no calm in them. And you could probably calm them for a few moments, but when they get mad, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm not lying. You think there's going to be a peaceful transition? Oh, maybe between them politicians, but not the people. The people are mad. They're upset. Okay? And rightfully so in their own way. Nobody's ever going to be totally happy. You open Pandora's box this year, right? They allowed all those things to go on in all of these different cities, right? They allowed it. So when it was the left playing the game, it was okay. But when the right decides to do something to support them, then it's not okay. And then they try to put in Black Lives Matter. I don't even believe in that, okay? Look, that's stupidity. Every life matters. Don't be throwing the black card. I mean, I could get on the thing about Irish people, how they came over as slaves. Yeah, they did. It cost less to get an Irish person as a slave in America than it did a black person. And the black people in Africa sold them people. Their own people sold them out. But are they mad about it? They're like, oh, let's go back to Africa. Well, maybe you need to learn a little bit about your history and what happened. Because I think it's stupid. And if you was born in America, you were born free. I hate to tell you, we're not in the old times. You're doing it as a buff, and I don't even want to hear it no more. And I'm a pastor telling you that. And I belong to a fraternity of black people. And they don't even believe in that stuff. So they need to get over it. Stop with all of that. All you're doing is hyping it. For what? You want your picture on TV? You think that you're going to be some kind of big person? Not me. I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in any of that. I'm serious. I'm sorry I got out of my... I don't know. I just get out of my soapbox about it. So much junk going on in the world. They hype us all up, piss us all off. You know, I don't have time for that. I don't usually say anything. I really don't, as a minister. But you guys are my family and friends, and I'm just telling you how I feel. I just think there's so much smoke screening on us. Smoke, so much. Do we really have to invest all our time in that? I mean, why can't we just have fun? Have a good time, laugh, you know. Not that life is a bowl of fruit and jelly. I love you, Can. Take care. Good luck going. Be safe at the post office. I don't know, guys. It just bothers me. It just bothers me that they and it's the same thing every freaking day when you watch the news. Every day. You know? I'm serious. I'm just serious. Every day. I think they just do it for money and just to aggravate people. We don't know how they really feel. We don't. We don't know what's behind the scene. Just remember that. You don't know unless you work there. They want to worry about going to Mars, right? Even if that's ever possible, right? But how do you got so much technology to go there, but you can't figure out how to get along with each other? Mind answering that? If you're so damn intelligent, why don't you try figuring that out? Why don't you figure out how people can get along, how they can love each other, how they can care for each other? Oh, but you're not interested in that? You're more interested in going to planet Jupiter, Mars, Pluto, Uranus. Well, I got something to tell you. Your anus, too. Because I think we need to concentrate on ourselves and loving each other and establishing good contact and good communication, good business ethics. You want to worry about going to the frickin' Mars. Give me a break. It's all a money grab. I'm going to say that. Believe it or not, don't make a difference. I'm just getting it off my chest. Because I let this stuff build up for years and years and years and years and years and years, and I never say anything. I'm just saying it. After that, it can just die. I don't care if anybody ever watches it or not. I'm just saying what I feel. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I can guarantee you at least 10, 15, 20 million Americans do too. But not everybody says anything. Everybody runs fearful of everything. For what? What do you got to be afraid of? Somebody coming up to you with a gun or something? Want to cap you? Unlikely. Most people have little testicles. They do a lot of talking, but they don't do a lot of action. And then they fear the guys like, you know, ex-military people. You don't bring them to the edge. You don't threaten people's lives. And this last year, a lot of lives were threatened. They lost their jobs. They lost their family. Drug abuse, sexual abuse, He probably had a lot more sex too. Let's face it, he was locked at home. What are you gonna do? There's only so much gaming you can do, right? But I mean, there was so much stuff going on this year. People's savings gone, people selling everything off. I mean, it was tragic. Travesty. Terrible. What do you think? It just, oh, it's 2021. Everything's better. We got a vaccine. No. You got a lot of work to do. A lot. There's a lot of work to do. A lot of healing that needs to go on. A lot of broken families that need to be healed and put back together. And that's not an easy task. It really isn't. It really is sad. Will we get it done? America has a lot of resilience. But it's not just us. I mean, now maybe the Chinese emperor or whatever his name is, Hu Shou or whatever his name is, maybe I don't quite care about him and his people. You know, they don't bother me. So, but I do care about Chinese people too. They're my brothers and sisters too. It's just too bad they didn't wake up and, you know, do what's right and have a real democracy like our country. It would be a lot better for them. And I think a lot of them want that, but there's not enough of them to make the change because some of them are still scared because the PLO's got their brain twisted and they know it. One day the awakening will come for China too. Look at Russia. Russia's not bad. I don't care what people say about Russia. Okay? They don't make a mockery of everybody in the world. That's not what Russia does, if you really take a look at them. They came from a very bad place too. Do I agree with everything they do? Nope. Do I agree with everything that America does? Nope. There's nobody perfect. Look at England. England is so twisted up in a knot right now that you don't know what direction they're going in. Okay? We need to get back to basics, helping one another, loving one another, you know, doing the right thing. You know? Going to take a nap, Mike, save it. You don't never take a nap because it'll be an hour and a half later and you're still up going. You don't need no nap anyway. You're still young. You need to practice your pool skills so you can get your numbers up. I ain't gonna go out to a match, watch you play. The numbers ain't up. You're not doing it. I love you though. Peace. You know, somebody asked me, well, when do you think Jesus is coming back? I said, I don't know, but it'd be nice if he come back sometime soon. Really. Just pop in. What's my homies been doing, man? You're all messing up down here. You know what? I'm going to hang out with you for 1,000 years because you all been messing up. So now the master's hanging out with you. I'd be scared. I'd be saying I'm not worthy because I'm not. See you, Mike. Take care. Rest well. Can I get off my soapbox now? All right, sorry. I just let it go. Sometimes I just got to. You'll have to forgive me. At least for my inspiration, but don't forgive me about how I think because I believe what I say. I really do. And I'm bouncing all over the place today anyway. I mean, what can I say? You know, it's tough sometimes when you know, people ask you questions and you don't know how to answer them. I mean, it's just like, I just say it the way I say it. I say it the way I see it. not from some political standpoint. You know? But I'll tell you what, guys. I will tell you this. Old Reverend Bob will tell you what happens on the battlefield when the guy cuts and runs on you. If you're in the middle of war, you try to cut and run in the middle of a firefight, they'll execute you as a traitor. Them guys don't play out there. They mean it. Trust me. Accidents do happen. I'm just being honest. It's a scary place out there, guys. It really is. Some units do not play. I mean, I've never seen that myself, but I'm just saying. You know, if you don't stand up for anything good, you won't stand up for anything. You'll be weak. And the weak become the sheep. Don't be the sheep, be the wolf. Doesn't mean the wolf's a bad guy. He's just running with a pack. Right? Wolves are smart. You ever watch wolves hunt? They're smart, but they love each other. But they run as a pack. They do everything as a pack. I think that we need to be more like that. Run as a pack. And you're not always going to agree with everything. My political views, people ask me what my political views are. Well, I don't really get into politics, but I believe some of the things that Democrats do, and I believe some of the things that the Republicans do, and I believe some of the things that independents do. I mean, I am an independent, but because I like to be able to make choices for what I want. All right, see you, Asher. Take care. Love you. I like to be able to make my own decisions. People ask me what I thought about all this. And I think that all eyes are on the Democrats. They've been given the power, whether they earned it and the American people really chose them or not. But here's a message to the Democrats from Reverend Bob. Don't screw it up. Because if you do, history will note it. I'm telling you right now, you got a shot to make it right, to do right by the people. Don't put them overly in debt and take care of the people. You don't. America will not forget this time. We're in a whole different world today. So you better remember what I'm telling you. Because people are fed up. And if you're not up to the task, get out. Because people are writing every name down. Where they live, what they do, how they voted. This ain't like the old days. People are watching. Many people. So you have a chance to heal America and do it right. And I ask you to do that. And get along with the other side. Don't always make it a big shit show. Because we don't care. Americans really don't care. We just want the things done right for us. Allow people to start new businesses, raise their family, love one another, go to church. Be able to do what we can do best as Americans. If you don't accomplish these things, well, America's coming for you. And you can be guaranteed that. Because as a pastor, and knowing people from all over the world, enough is enough. And they've had enough. And they don't care about the sign over your door, whether it says Democrat or Republican no more. They just want some truth. And that might be a little unbearable for some of them. And I'm just being honest. When you're afforded an opportunity in life, and I was told this by a few old pastors, when you're afforded an opportunity to make things right and do things the right way and show people that you really care and that you mean everything you say, when you have an opportunity to do that, you do it. You have an opportunity to show people that you're not what people say you are. You prove it. This is your opportunity. This is their opportunity to do it right. I sure hope they do it right. I sure hope they do. Because if they don't, it'll be another shit show year. I'm just being honest, guys. I think they're capable of doing it. I really do. I think Joe Biden's president only because, he's been in there so long. He's been the vice president so long. He knows a lot about politics. Doesn't mean that he knows what he's doing. But I will tell you something about Joe Biden. He's always been in the middle. He's never went too far left and he's never went too far right. Joe Biden has been in the middle. He has a doctorate. He's not stupid. He is getting old. Some of the stuff makes me feel a little shaky. Do I think that if him and Putin had a boxing match that he could win? Absolutely not. Putin would kick the shit out of him. That's what I believe. I really do. I'm just being honest. But, I think politically he understands the balance. And I think he has a little more political swag to him. Just like Barack Obama. Hey, he was weak in many ways, but he had swag, He had swag. He really did. I don't care. Obama had some swag. So, you learn how to talk and treat the people right, and you say what you mean, and you mean what you say, you'll be fine. You don't, they're going to crucify you. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, look at poor old Donald Trump. Just like I was talking on another stream. Remember what I said? You could do 1,000 things right, do one thing wrong, and everybody wants to hang you. Sad. And since day one, they've been after him. And do you know the reason why? I do. You think it's all that political stuff? At one time, Donald Trump was more Democratic, and he supported more Democrats than you can believe. And then, when it come around election time, he had to have an in. Well, because he had that swag in his TV shows, Trump, 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 Trump Tower, Trump this, Trump that. The Republicans picked him up because they said, he's a movie star and he's a billionaire and blah, blah, blah. This is almost in the bag. And that's what I think went down. So, I think they got mad because he turned his back on the Democrats. I think that's really what it was. And decided that he wanted to be a Republican. I really do. Something in my heart tells me that. And ever since, there's been a vendetta. So, whether it's the truth or not, I don't know. But something in my blood makes me feel that way. So it's something for you to think about. I'm not telling you to agree with me or disagree with me. I'm just telling you, I think there's something up with that. Do I think he did some good things? Yep. Do I think he did some bad things? Yep. Do I think they need to let him just go out the door? Yeah. You know why they're not? Because they don't want him to run again. They're afraid. Because he's got all that clout. And he's going to be preparing for 4 years. He'll be preparing. You think it was something the first time? He's gonna come back fighting, fist fighting. So, the best thing that the Democrats could do is show him that they're better than that. They're going to show him that they can help the American people do the things that are right, and Joe Biden will get a second term. He ain't even up to the first one. He'll get a second term if he does right. He does wrong, that's it. You're done. You're out. You can't screw up. American people are not playing it no more. No more of that. There ain't enough money that can now do that. Now they're going to be watching the voter scams and all that stuff really close. I think what they need to do, this is my idea, I don't know what you guys think, but is do blood, right? So what you do is when you vote, because, your DNA is in there, right? Or your thumbprint, right? Put your thumbprint on there and then sign it. And if it doesn't have that thumbprint and it doesn't have that signature, it's not real. It's an idea. Not too hard. And if you're going to do a mail-in ballot, well, there's plenty of people that can come out to your house. If you're going to do a mail-in ballot, you can have somebody come out to your house and watch you sign it. That's all. Put the stamp on it. Off it goes. Plain and simple. They can make it better, It costs the same amount as it did to do this stupid stuff. I think. There's better ways. Anyways, you guys probably being bored with me and listening to me rattle on about all kinds of stupid stuff and how I feel about things. And I don't want what I feel and what I say to change your mind on how you feel. I just want you to just always know that you should get it out. You should say how you feel. You don't always have to agree with everybody. Really. And that's fine. As a family, we can try to figure things out, try to help each other along and do good things. And I think that that's important. Our nation didn't become great because we're stupid. Our nation hasn't been so successful because we're dumb. We are a nation of laws and rules for reasons, because people can get out of control. Now, doesn't mean that there's not implementations of that. Like, if the president wants to, he can forgive himself. As a matter of fact, the next president can do that too. So, just letting y'all know. They can pardon themselves. But we got to do something better. Yeah, it's just, I'm an action person. You say you're going to do it. You say you can do it. Then do it. My God, just do it. Don't talk about it. Talk's cheap. Action's the tough thing. It's like, Look, I think that people need money. I do. Do I think that people making a couple $100,000 a year and half throughout the pandemic need to be getting extra money? No, I don't. I believe if you make under $75,000, right? This is what I believe. $75,000 and under, period. That's it. Then give them a couple $1,000s to help them out. If you've been unemployed, right? No matter what range, if you've been unemployed, right? Give them extra $400 or $500 on top of whatever they're getting from the state. Look, people live by their means. You know, I don't have any problem with that. Do I have a problem with people making a couple $100, $200, $300, $400,000 a year? Look, man, they're making money. Look, they're making money. Don't be greedy. Because in a moment's time, you can blink your eye and it's all gone. All of it. You can be happy and laughing and go walk outside the street and drop dead right there from a massive heart attack. And all can be gone in an instant. So, I'd rather leave a little legacy that I was a good guy than a bad guy. You know, that I tried to help people. I'm not perfect by no means. I'm not. Minister or not. A lot of ministers, they like to stay up there like they're God's greatest gift to mankind. And they're not. They're shitbirds, okay? And a lot of them lead people astray. I don't care if they like it or not, what I'm saying. I don't care. I have more understanding of that book and not whip scripture out on you than they do. I don't care if you've dissected the whole book that you think you know, because you could blink your eye, wait 2 weeks, and that book's going to change. That's why they call it the book of mystery. If you can't do the simplest of things and the simplest of tasks, but you can do all the hard things, you're missing it. You know, if you build your house on the sand, it's going to wash away. Got to build a good foundation. That's what I believe. Always got to build a good foundation. You know? People say, well, how come you don't just start your own church? Well, it takes a lot of money to do that. A lot of capital that I don't have. And I don't want people controlling me. I don't want to be controlled like that. And I want my people to be able to say what they want to say and how they want to say it and wear what they want to wear. That's what I want. Here I can do that. You know, and in my private ministry, I do that. Let it out. Get it out. Get it off your chest. It's important. You know? I really believe that. You know, people carry so many burdens on their backs every day. Yeah. I've been blamed for so many things. I just say, okay, yep, I did it. Yep, I did it. Whatever. I did it. Yep, whatever. Sure. Yep. If you know me that well and you think that, go ahead. Whatever. Whatever. But if you're being an ass and you're just saying it to be an ass, save your time. Save your breath. Nobody wants to hear it. Get on. If it didn't kill you, get on with your life. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. That's what I believe. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. My mom and dad used to tell me that when I was growing up. I get it. I do. Somebody the other day, right? For all you people in the chat. Somebody the other day go, Reverend Bob, you're an asshole. Yep. Okay, I am. But you got something wrong. I'm an asshole. I'm a whole ass. You better get that right. And you know what? If Jesus was good enough to ride in on an ass, he could have rode me too. I don't care. I would have dragged him in. So, you know, you want to reference me to being an ass? Whatever. Good enough for Jesus to ride. I guess it ain't a bad name to be called. I don't care. I'm tough, man. I like to be tough. I like to be strong because you know what? If you're weak, the people you lead are going to be weak. If you're strong, the people that you're going to lead will be strong. Plain and simple. Just the way it is. Just got to be in control. That's the big thing. Being in control. Have fun. Know when to say it. Get it all out. You know? Like some of my people that I counsel privately, right? I say, have shit talking day. Okay? All you do is talk shit and get the shit off your back and shit you're thinking about. Just get it all out. Get it all out. Get it all off the table. And that way you ain't got to worry about it for the rest of the week. Really? What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. And then you go, I feel good. I got all that stuff that I wanted to talk about up in my chest. Yeah. Then your mind just goes blank. And you'll be like, oh, what the hell do I talk about? No. What I said was, I said, if Jesus was good enough to ride an ass, he could have rode me as an ass. I would have took him in on my back. I don't cross the line, Master, but I did understand what you said. And I'm not a freak like that. Maybe you are, but I ain't a freak like that. Maybe you freaky. Are you freaky, Esther? Gotta watch out for you. Gotta watch you. Freaks come out at night. You're freaking the sheets? I'm telling your husband that you're telling everybody, guys, his private little secrets. I'm telling. Yeah. You don't have no angel wings. You got little horns. And they're kind of bent, too. You know, like this. Anyway, I got packages to open. And I want to eat my other sandwich. So, I think I talked long enough. Yeah. I don't know who's holding it up. That's the question. Who's holding up your halo? It's bent. And it's got some prongs on it. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care. God bless. I'm going to sign off for a while. Don't forget to come out Sunday for my auction. Save lots of money. I know you guys got a little stimulus check coming in. I want some of it. I do. I want some of it. I want you to buy some of this stuff. Good buys. I don't know how long these buys are going to last. I don't know what the prices are going to do. They're all over the place, guys. So if you want something, come out. If you don't want to buy anything, you don't have to come out. You know? And if you want to come out and you don't want to buy anything, well, we can do that too. But, you know, spread the news. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. Otherwise, I'm just going to be sitting here with a whole table full of stuff. And I'm going to start doing it every day of the week until I get it all done. And then Lady Braven's going to want to shoot me. If I don't start selling it quick enough, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it every day of the week until I get it all done. Then I won't do it no more. The likeliness of that is probably slim to none, but it did sound good. CLMK. What's up? Oh, how come you don't want to be a moderator? Oh, is that what it was? CLMK? You didn't want to be a moderator? Oh, you don't? I don't understand funny pictures. I mean, you don't really need to be moderator. I mean, if you don't want to be. I was going to send you a private message about some things that I purchased and ask you if you wanted one of each before I decide to go live with them, because they're not going to last. So you need to let me know, CLMK, because it's going to get scary. And don't say anything. Just telling you. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to sign off, finish eating my dinner. I may be on later, and I may not be. I may be gaming, I may not be. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, take care. Like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody about my auction on Sunday. Hopefully I can get my brother to come in here and spend a few $1,000s. I doubt it, because he's cheapskate. I had to say it. I really did. I really had to say it. Anyway, I get my PayPal on this phone chat. So. Yeah, I hear you. Glad you told me that, because I got to send some money from somebody else to somebody else. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. Anyway, I love you guys. I might be on later on. Take care. Like, share, subscribe, spread the news. And we will see you soon. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. Reverend Bob is out of here. See ya.